Have you ever wondered what exact dollar amount you need in your portfolio so you never have to clock into work again? Not some abstract billion dollars, but a precise down-to-the-penny number. Today, we are going to find it. In this video, I'll explain exactly how to calculate your personal freedom number. We'll break down 3 different lifestyle scenarios: modest, comfortable, and wealthy. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much money you need to generate enough passive income to cover your life forever. You might realize you are light years away from your goal, or you might just be a lot closer than you think. Hit that like button in advance, and let's dive in. The starting point is simple. How much does your life cost per month? Everyone is different. Someone living in Ohio spends way less than someone in Manhattan, so applying a one-size-fits-all number is basically useless. Instead, let's look at 3 lifestyle scenarios. Try them on and see which one fits you best. We aren't talking about extreme poverty here, just a simple, normal life. You live in a low cost of living area, maybe the Midwest or a quiet suburb. You rent a modest 1-bedroom apartment or own a small home. You mostly cook for yourself, drive a reliable used car like a Toyota or Honda, and you don't upgrade your iPhone every year. Let's look at the math. Rent/mortgage and utilities around $1,500. Groceries, $500. Gas and insurance, $300. Misc and fun, $700. Let's round it up to $3,000 a month, or $36,000 a year. For some, this is plenty, but if you want more breathing room, let's look at scenario 2. This is where most people want to be. You live in a mid-tier city or a nice suburb, your house is spacious, you eat out at restaurants a couple of times a week, you have a gym membership, hobbies, and you take 1 or 2 solid vacations a year without stressing over the budget. The math? Housing and utilities are around $3,500. Food and dining, $1,200. Transportation, $800. Shopping, healthcare, and fun, $2,500. Let's call it $8,000 a month, or $96,000 a year. Personally, I'd be perfectly happy stopping right here. But if you want the high life, welcome to scenario 3. No private jets or golden toilets, but this is the level where you simply forget that things have price tags. Quality and comfort matter more than cost. You live in a high cost of living area, maybe a premium condo in NYC, LA, or Miami. You drive a luxury car, you travel 3 to 4 times a year and fly business class. The math? Premium housing is $8,000. High-end dining and groceries, $3,000. Car payments and travel budget, $5,000. Shopping, private healthcare, and extras, $4,000. Let's estimate $20,000 a month, or $240,000 a year. If those monthly numbers make you sweat, relax. Let's talk about the capital you need to sustain them. In investing, there's a concept called the safe withdrawal rate. It's the percentage of your portfolio you can withdraw annually without running out of money. The classic super conservative rule is the 4% rule. But let's say you don't want to leave a massive inheritance, you actually want to use your money while you're alive. In that case, a 5% withdrawal rate is a bit more aggressive but realistic for calculation purposes. Standard disclaimer, this is not financial advice. The formula is incredibly simple. Take your annual expenses and divide by your withdrawal rate. If we use 5%, that simply means multiplying your annual expenses by 20. For the lean lifestyle, $36,000 a year times 20 equals $720,000. For the comfortable lifestyle, $96,000 a year times 20 equals $1.92 million. For the fat lifestyle, $240,000 a year times 20 equals $4.8 million. Right now, you might be asking, I have $0. How do I get to $2 million? Here's the secret. It's not all or nothing. There are strategies to cut the timeline by years or even decades. What if your portfolio doesn't cover 100% of your expenses, but only 60%? The remaining 40% you cover with a low-stress, part-time job, like working at a coffee shop, hence the name Barista FIRE, freelancing, or monetizing a hobby. If we take our comfortable lifestyle of $8,000 a month, 60% of that is $4,800. Suddenly, the capital you need drops from almost $2 million down to $1.1 million. You still work, but you work on your own terms. purely for extra cash and health insurance, not for survival. This is a completely legal cheat code. You simply move yourself to a location where your US dollar goes much further. You don't have to live in a van. You can buy the exact same groceries, live in a nicer house, and enjoy the same quality of life, but pay a fraction of the price. Moving from California to Texas or Florida is one way, but moving abroad to places like Portugal, Mexico, or Thailand is the ultimate hack. A $10,000 a month lifestyle in New York might only cost you $3,000 a month in Chiang Mai or Lisbon. Stop paying the invisible tax of trying to look rich. Downgrade the BMW to a reliable Honda. Move out of the trendy neighborhood. If you combine cutting out status symbols with Geoarbitrage, you can literally cut your path to financial freedom in half. Yes, your friends might wonder why you don't drive a Tesla anymore, but you'll be retired 15 years before they are. Seems like a fair trade to me. Now, for the reality check. If you just looked at your $1.9 million target and thought, great, I'll save up for 15 years and I'm free, I have bad news. All the math we just did is in today's dollars. Thanks to inflation, the goalpost is constantly moving. Let's say you need that $8,000 a month for a comfortable life today, with an average historical inflation rate. In 10 to 15 years, you might need $12,000 or $14,000 a month just to buy the exact same standard of living. Your target isn't static, it's actively running away from you. This is why you must recalculate your target number every single year, and why simply holding cash in a savings account will destroy your retirement dreams. You need your investments to outpace inflation. Calculating this manually with inflation can give you a headache. Luckily, there are brilliant calculators online that do this for free. I've linked my favorite FIRE calculator in the description below so you can plug in your own numbers and see exactly where you stand. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment with your target FIRE number, and I'll see you in the next video.